If you're an attacker, a winger, a midfielder, basically anyone who isn't a defender, this video will teach you how to dribble past anyone. No exclusions. But if you are a defender, you need to watch this even more carefully. Grab a pen, take notes, because understanding how elite dribbles think is exactly how you learn to stop them. You need to know what they're trying to do to you before they do it. So whether you're trying to master dribbling or shut down the players who do, this video will give you the blueprint. Let's get into it. Before you even think about beating defenders, you need to master the fundamentals of ball carrying. And here's the truth. Even the best players are always refining this. Great players don't just know how to carry the ball, they obsess over it. Because mastery isn't a destination, it's a continuous process. So ask yourself, can you carry the ball while keeping your head up? Not just glancing up occasionally, but actually scanning the field while the ball stays glued to your feet. Can you confidently change pace and rhythm? Go from walking speed to an explosive sprint without losing control? Can you decelerate just as smoothly? Can you transition direction instantly when you need to cut left or right? Does the ball respond instantly, or is there a lag in your movement? If you're not 100% confident in all of these, you've got work to do. And that's exactly why you need to train ball carrying deliberately. Here's how to do it, the right way. Fast follow this progression, and you'll transform your ball carrying from amateur to elite. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, just deliberate, intentional training. Stage 1, basic carrying, control first. Find some space, a hallway, a backyard, a park, anywhere with 20 to 30 meters of room. Start by carrying the ball in straight lines. Focus purely on keeping consistent touches. The ball should never get more than 1 meter away from your feet. Use both the inside and outside of your foot, alternating between them. Feel the weight of each touch, why it works. This builds control and confidence, the foundation of everything else. Stage 2, head up carrying. See the field. Now do the same thing, but your eyes must stay up. Your peripheral vision should handle the ball. Your direct vision should scan ahead. No staring at your feet. Brief glances only. Why it's hard. At first, you'll lose the ball. You'll mess up touches. That's normal. But this is non-negotiable. If you want to play at a high level, you can't afford to stare at your feet. You need to see the entire field. Pro tip: if you struggle, slow down. Speed comes later. Control and awareness come first. Stage 3, pace variation. Become unpredictable. Now, add rhythm changes. Carry at walking pace for 5 touches. Explode into a sprint for 3 touches. Decelerate back to slow for 5 more touches. The key: these transitions must be smooth and controlled. The ball should never get away from you during speed changes. Why it works. Defenders time their tackles based on your rhythm. When you can change that rhythm at will, you become extremely difficult to read. Progression: mix up the patterns. Slow to fast, to very slow, to explosive. Make it unpredictable. In games, defenders hate players who can do this. Stage 4, direction changes, wrong foot defenders. Now add lateral movement. Carry forward, then cut left using the outside of your right foot. Carry forward again, then cut right with the outside of your left foot. Practice sharp 90-degree cuts, gentle curves, and everything in between. The hardest move? The complete reversal. You're carrying forward, then suddenly turn 180 degrees and go back the way you came. Use the sole of your foot to drag it back. Use the inside to hook it around. Critical rule: train both feet equally. Most players favor their strong foot for direction changes. Defenders know this. When both feet are equally capable, you become unpredictable. Pro tip: if you struggle with your weak foot, spend extra time on it. It's the difference between good and elite. Stage 5, shadow dribbling. Train like a pro. Now, visualize defenders approaching you. Maybe they're coming from your left side. You execute a skill move, a step over, a fake, a cut, to beat them. Here's the key. When you're executing a skill move, you need to look at the ball and the defender's feet. This is common sense, but I'm saying it anyway because some players try to keep their head up during the actual skill and mess it up. The sequence: head up while carrying, glance down during the skill execution, head immediately back up after the move. Your head should only be down for that split second when you're performing the technical action. Make it realistic. Imagine defenders coming from different angles: front, side, behind. Each scenario requires different skills, timing, and body positioning. Why it works. This is how you train your brain to react instinctively in real games. The more realistic your imaginary defenders, the better your training translates to matches. Progression. Once you master it at walking speed, increase the difficulty. Add more complex skills. Combine multiple direction changes. Work in tighter spaces. The fundamentals stay the same. but the challenge keeps growing. If you want to dribble past anyone, you need to master one universal skill, the body feint. This is the foundation of every other skill in football. You use a body feint when you perform a step over, execute a la croqueta, cut inside or outside, accelerate past a defender, change direction. Why it's so powerful? Defenders don't just read the ball, they read your body first. Your shoulders, your hips, your head position. These tell them where you're going before the ball even moves. A great body feint makes defenders commit to defending a direction you never intended to go. Here's how to master it. Stage 1. Stand still. Feel the movement. Stand still with the ball. Drop your shoulder hard in one direction. Shift your hips. Lean your entire upper body. Then explode the opposite way. Feel the movement. Make it exaggerated. Your body needs to learn the full range of motion. Stage 2. Add forward movement. Control the fake. Take 3 steps forward. Drop the shoulder. Cut the opposite direction. Key. Keep it slow and controlled. You're programming the pattern into your muscle memory. Stage 3. Increase speed. Stay sharp under pressure. Same movement, but now you're going faster. The body feint must stay sharp even as your pace increases. Stage 4. Imagine defenders. Train with intention. Practice the body feint while imagining defenders coming at you from different angles. Visualize them committing to your fake. Picture a defender approaching from your left. You fake left, cut right. Now from the right, fake right, cut left. Make it real in your mind. Practice with maximum intention. Stage 5. Real opposition. Test your skills. Start with futsal. The tight space forces you to use the body feint constantly. Then small-sided games, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4. You're under pressure but still have time to execute. Finally, 11 versus 11. The space is bigger, but the principles are the same. Why it works. By the time you get to real games, you've done it so many times that it's automatic. Master the body feint, and you've unlocked the foundation for every other skill you'll ever learn. Because every advanced move in football is just a body feint combined with specific footwork. If you want to improve your dribbling, you need to master a specific set of skills. Think of it like a video game. In Dark Souls, you start with a character that has basic skills and abilities. As you level up, you allocate points to the attributes that match your character's strengths. You don't try to max out everything. That would be impossible. The same principle applies in football. If you're a midfielder, you don't need to master hundreds of skills. Trying to learn them all would be impossible, and you'd never reach true mastery. Instead, specialize. Focus on the skills that match your position, your play style, your body type. For example, a tall, physical winger needs different skills than a small, agile winger. A defensive midfielder who receives the ball under pressure needs different escape moves than an attacking midfielder who plays between the lines. But there's one skill every player, regardless of position, must master: the body feint. We've already covered that. Now, let's talk about how to find the skills that match you. And the answer? Flow state. Flow state is that magical moment where time feels different. Your movements feel effortless. You're not thinking about what to do, you're just doing it. Your instincts are running the show. You're playing at a level that surprises even yourself. You don't realize it during the moment. This is your brain operating at its peak. To trigger flow state, you need 2 things: challenge, skill level, and more importantly, you need the right gap between them. Psychologists call this the zone. Here's how it works. If the challenge is too easy compared to your skill level, you get bored. You're not engaged enough for flow to happen. If the challenge is way too hard, you get anxious and frustrated. You're overwhelmed. You're in survival mode, not flow mode. But when the challenge is slightly above your current skill level, that's the zone. Why you can't hit flow when training alone? The challenge is lower than what you face in real matches. The same thing happens when you play against very weak opposition. If you're dominating easily, your brain stays in cruise control. You need a real challenge. Ideally, you need opponents who are at your level or slightly better. You need situations where you have to dig deep, where your standard approach might not be enough. Sometimes, flow even happens when the challenge is harder than your current skills. When you're forced to find solutions you didn't know you had. When you enter flow, your body feels like it's moving on its own. You're not telling your feet what to do, they just know. A defender approaches, and before you consciously think, I should fake left, your body's already doing it. This is you performing at your best. This is you accessing abilities you didn't know you had. And this is why flow state is the key to discovering which skills match you. In flow, your body naturally gravitates toward movements that work best for your unique characteristics. Your instincts know what you're capable of better than your conscious mind does. For example, If you're tall with long legs, in flow, you might find yourself using more subtle shoulder drops and direction changes rather than quick step overs. Your body knows its leverage points. If you're small and agile, you might naturally use quick, explosive moves to wrong foot defenders. The point is, your instincts know your body better than any coach or YouTube tutorial ever will. So here's the process. Play in challenging environments as much as possible. Futsal against good players. Small-sided games where you're under constant pressure. Pickup games. Pay attention to what happens when you enter flow. What moves did you naturally use? What skills came out when you weren't overthinking? After the game, reflect. The skills that emerge naturally during flow, those are your skills. Those are the ones you should practice until they become even more refined. Don't try to copy everything you see on YouTube. Don't force yourself to use Neymar's moves if you're 6 feet 2 inches and built like Pogba. Let flow show you who you naturally are as a player. This is how you become authentically great. Most players will keep staring at their feet while dribbling, using the same moves over and over, freezing under pressure when defenders close in, and they'll keep wondering why they're not beating defenders like the pros. But if you're still here, you're different. You understand that dribbling isn't just about skill, it's about training smart. Here's your action plan to dribble past anyone. Master ball carrying, control, head up, pace variation, direction changes, shadow dribbling. Build your dribbling arsenal. Specialize in the skills that match your position and body type. Master the body feint, the foundation of all dribbling. Train in flow state. Play in challenging environments, reflect on your natural skills. Apply it in games. Be unpredictable, wrong foot defenders, exploit space. If this helped you, like and subscribe for more game-changing advice. And if you're serious about becoming unstoppable, join my free Discord community, link in description, where we break down exactly how to train like the pros. Now go train. Your next game is your chance to show everyone, including yourself, that you're not just another player. You're a defender's nightmare. And remember, the best dribbles aren't born, they're built, one body feint at a time.